Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Japan. It is turn 10, and it is Operation 43rd Wessex. And we're going to get our turn out ahead of the Russians, um, but we have no combat on that side with the CCP or Russians, and they have none with us. So um, I guess they could go after that border war against the militia, but who cares about that? This is the buy. Um, Gosh, I didn't put out a marker how much I had, so I'm not going to add all that up. But this is the buy. 2 militia upgrades, 4 militia. We're going to place a heavy battleship on the build queue. We're going to finish our carrier. We're going to build a sub because we have improved construction. We're saving money here. We're going to fast build 2 stages of a heavy carrier. We get this free for the U.S. declaring war on us, so the Allies are definitely the aggressors in this game. 3 artillery, 2 infantry, 1 airborne, and this is on the side to be completed at a later date. I just wanted to keep a reminder there. So tech, we've added long range. We're going to try and go finish, well, no, I guess we're not finishing anything. Advance factories and radar. And diplomacy, apparently now you have to have a supply line to roll it. So we're done with diplomacy this game. So we're not going to fool with any more of the supply stuff. Um, let's roll our tech. So I need a green there. Green dice. Green, yellow, and red. And we get one. Well, if you look, it's a 9, 8, or a 7. So I think we're good there on the green. So that's long range, and red is what you call it, radar. So long range is new. I guess I didn't move these last turn because both those finished. Starting to worry. It's like, wait a minute, what did I miss here? Wonder why I didn't advance those. Well, so anyway, let's grab the dice tray because we're going to travel to the other side for some combat. And our first combats will be, since the U.S. declared war on us, we're going to send these 2 subs here from 38 and 39 up into 24, and we're going to convoy raid. And then we'll deal with the Philippines. We're going to convoy raid here in P-64 with a battle cruiser. We've got a destroyer, grabs a Marine from P-54, 1, 2, and that is a walk-on. New Caledonia has been liberated. We're going to do the same with New Hebrides and Fiji. We're going to take a transport from P-53, grab 2 Marines, 1, 2, and 1 on each island. All right, so that's those. This guy is going to go just for moral support because he wants to go to Fiji. So he'll get on 1, 2, and drop off in Fiji. All right. That is the combat in the South Pacific. Let's take care of some Indochina, Philippine action here. We're also going to take Ceylon. So this destroyer in I-11 will come over to I-12. Grab the Marine from British Malaya. It's a walk-on. So far, we haven't gained any money. Bring that torpedo boat destroyer anyway. And let's do our combat here. We've got the Marine from Burma coming into Anantonka. From our card in Kwangtung, we're going to bring over 1 infantry. 1 tactical from Siam will fly there. You'll have a movement of 3. Now we've got Cochin, China. Our transport here will grab the Marine and the infantry from Hong Kong. and they will come over and do an amphib here in Cochin China. We'll follow that with a fighter from Siam. He'll have a movement of 3. Let's bring in a bombard here from this battleship. We got a port, 1, 2, 3. So he'll be in that battle. You know what? We might as well bring a cruiser. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 2 bombards. All right. Next, we'll have this fighter off the light carrier in P-41. We'll come into the Philippines with a 3. This tactical from Siam, 1, 2. He'll have 2 left. We're going to bring this transport from P-53. We'll grab 1 Marine from New Britain, 1, 2, 3. And he'll drop him off in Luzon. Also grabbing the infantry from Sarawak on the way. Let's make it a party. So we're going to bring this transport down from Tokyo with 2 Marines. I guess it's in, I don't remember, it's in P-16. So 1, 2, 3 into P-41. He'll go in there. And then we'll have a bombard with that battleship. I'll leave it there in P-41. We might as well bring these 3 cruisers. No, we're going to bring 1 cruiser into P-41 as well. So that means under that stack, the sub and destroyer and light carrier have not moved. They'll be non-com. All right, is that all the battles? Grab markers and we'll make sure. All right, so let's roll our convoying first. All right, I think that is it. All right, so grab the dice. First convoy here in P-64 is even up because they have finished radar, yes. So red is Japan. We get 1. All right, so once again, I didn't bring my markers. Let me set this down and grab some markers. I'll grab a 3 and a 1. Maybe I'll grab another 1. All right, so we take 1 from Anzac. So now we'll go up here and convoy in P-24 with 2 subs, and we are +2 there. So sub number 1, that finishes it off. Yeah, that line is worth 3. So 3 away from the U.S. Successful convoy rating. Next, these were all walk-ons. Let's do, we'll start here in Cochin China. We've got a bombard for the battleship and for the cruiser. 4 and a 2. We missed by 1 on each one. Looking at the terrain, it is open, so the infantry marine are at 2. The fighter is at 6. There's a hit. And then the militia is at 2. Oh, crap. So we'll lose a marine. Let me take that. So that stinks. All right. Next is a walk-on, so we don't have to lose the marine. But it is mountainous, right? Yeah. So we got 2 at 1. Oh, just missed. And we got a 7 for the tactical. It's a 7. And then a 2 for the militia. All right, so we didn't lose anybody there. So, all right, so that is that. Next up, I guess the last battle is here in the Philippines, and we'll do it the same. The battleship will be the green. Cruiser will be the yellow. No, we weren't even close there. All right, so Luzon is mountainous, so we've got 4 at 1. Nope. And we have a 6 and a 7. The fighter will be yellow. And the fighter hits, so does the tactical. So that battle is over. And they have a 3, no, they have a 4 and a 2 back. So the yellow will be militia. And they don't even get close. All right, so that is the end of combat. So we only take 1 from the U.S. The French lose, where's that other marker? Oh, it's right here, under the bombard. All right, so the French lose 2, the U.S. loses 1, and that's the only change on the map. So Japan goes up 3 to 50, they go down 2. And who was the other? Oh, U.S. They go back to their starting number because they attacked Portugal as well. Very aggressive, very confrontational they are. It's clearly that the Allies are the rogue nations in this game. All right, so I'll put those that way so I can move my non-com. All right, so let's land some planes. So the light carrier will come down 1, 2 into I-12. The fighter that has 3 left from Luzon, 1, 2, lands on the carrier. We also have a sub, 1, 2, and that will be it. I think we'll leave that destroyer there because we've got a plethora of Marines on Luzon. But you know what? We can reach them from here as well. So the destroyer will move down 1 from P41 to P50. Grab these dice. So these ships have all moved. We have a tactical here to land, which has a movement of 2. He will come back 1, 2, land in Malaya because we now have Southeast Asia. That gives us a factory and a airbase. And the airbase will be in Malaya, which is where this fighter will land from Cochin, China. And this tactical has a movement of 3. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 into Nanking. And that is aircraft landed. All right, seaplane. He'll come out of Kyushu, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, land in Palu, where the coastal sub will not be able to escape. All right, so let's bring down some comfort units here. This coastal sub from P64 will come over to P65. 2 heavy cruisers will come down from P53. 1 light cruiser from P53. 1 carrier with a fighter and tactical will come down from P63 or P53 to P65. I don't think that guy has a magnet. He does not. We're going to trade him out because I like the magnets on the carriers. So there we go. How nice. Torpedo boat destroyer will just come back. Let's see, what's he going to do? 1, 2, 3. He's going to go into P32 from P53. The light cruiser will just come over 1, 2, 3 into P41. All right. Dice roll for the Americans was high enough that we could not enact our Pearl Harbor assault. So this fighter will come off the Marshall Islands. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Honshu. The medium bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Korea. Our strategic bomber will fly out of Tokyo into Rihe. All right, that leaves this transport here. He'll grab 2 infantry from Tokyo. 1, 2, drop them off in Hope. And then he'll go in port in Rihe. This transport will come up from Formosa in port, just one. Grab the infantry from Honshu, drop him off in Korea, and he'll go in port in Kyushu. All right. Last but not least, on the oh, that is all the ships. We got this torpedo boat destroyer. We'll leave him if we're going to put that carrier there. That marker. Gotta get my markers off and see if I've got everything moved. I've got a train here I'm going to rail. I just haven't decided what yet. Well, first off, I'll put that up there. The medium armor from Rihe goes into Suyon. The motorized from Eastern Manchuria goes into Rihe. Originally, I was thinking of railing that armor up, but I'm thinking maybe I'll just rail this mountain infantry out of Kwangtung all the way up here to Suyon. So that'll give me 2 mountain infantry. All right, I'll just leave that marker there. I think that's pretty much it. Let's set this down and I will go get some goodies. I wonder if I can just bring this whole tray. Ooh, money almost fell right off. I'm going to straighten that up. All right, so off of the tray here, we are finishing the carrier. So he'll go into P15. The sub goes into P16. We get the free carrier. He'll go into P16. Actually, we'll just put the light carrier over here. No, let's leave it as is. The torpedo boat destroyer will just come over here to P15. Not that it matters. There's nothing that can hit them. It's just a mental thing. All right, so heavy battleship goes on stage 3. That's our carrier we finished. Then this heavy carrier goes on to stage 2 so that we can finish it next turn. I'll put these markers there. All right, so that carrier we don't need. All right, so Rihe is an artillery. Tokyo is an infantry. All right, and then that's Honshu, Kyushu. Basically, it's the same sea zone, but nothing's empty, you know, nothing's empty. Always keep that. What's left? All right, so our militia upgrades. So I'm going to kick these 2 militia off because we're going to do 1 in Hope and 1 in Suyon. That seems like that's where the action's going. And that leaves 2 militia to place. One will be here in Burma and the other in Malaya. And that'll do it. So let's haul our cash board back and add up our newfound income, which goes to 50, right? Yeah, we're on the 50 mark. So we've got 50. We got 3 from Britain, 2 from the US, 6 from China, 4 from the Dutch. So that's 50, 60, $65 for next turn. Not super exciting when compared to the American cash, but it'll do. It'll do. Let's look at the recap and then we're out of here. So we got a sub in I4, casualty pile in I7. I12 is a light carrier fighter, torpedo boat destroyer, destroyer sub. Ceylon is a marine. Malaya is a militia, tactical fighter, and then we placed our air base and factory there. In Burma is a militia. Cochin China infantry. Tonkin marine infantry. We might as well do Kwang Tung. We did take an infantry, so we're at 8 infantry, 2 marines, 1 anti-aircraft gun, 2 militia, 1 medium armor. P-50 battleship, heavy cruiser, 2 transports, 1 destroyer. P-41 light cruiser, heavy cruiser, battleship, transport. Luzon, 3 marines, 1 infantry. I guess we'll keep going this direction. Palau is a militia seaplane. Militia on all the islands. Marshalls has an infantry militia. New Britain has a infantry, got left behind. P-64 is a battle cruiser. P-73 is a destroyer, and New Caledonia is a marine. P-65 is a fighter, tactical carrier, coastal sub, destroyer, light cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers. New Hebrides, marine. Fiji, 2 marines. They're enjoying the good life there. Up, we've got 2 subs in P-24, 1 sub in P-22. P-16 has a sub and a light carrier. Tokyo infantry. Honshu artillery, airborne fighter. Turn that so I see these, the airborne. P-15 is a carrier, torpedo boat destroyer. Kyushu is a infantry, artillery, and in port is a transport. Hunan, Shantung militia each. Nanking militia, tactical bomber. Hopei, 3 infantry militia. Beiping militia. Suyan is 3 artillery, 2 mountain, 1 medium armor, 1 militia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 infantry. Western Manchuria may or may not be a militia. Rihe is 2 cavalry, motorized artillery, strategic bomber. In port is a transport. Korea is 2 infantry, militia, and a medium bomber. And we'll reserve the right, I guess, to make a non-com adjustment if the Russians and CCP do something different on the board. Don't think they will, because we just want to remain calm up north. That is our turn. Next up will be the Commonwealth and what's left of France.